Hello, welcome to my new channel. Don't know, those of you who don't know me, I run another channel where I do walks on the moors and things on Dartmoor in England. So enjoying wildlife and things. And I'm fortunate enough to rent a cabin in the woods in Cornwall. But unfortunately, because I rent that, I can't do exactly what I want with it. But I'm interested in the off-grid living. So just as an experiment, really, I've set up on the back land this bell tent, which is a bit of a state at the moment. As you can see, I've made a platform for it on pallet boards. I bought the tent second hand. It was quite mouldy when I got it, and unfortunately, from my own neglect, it got a bit more mouldy. But I've just treated it myself, and as you can see, it's a lot better than it was. I'll show you the pictures in the video. So my idea is just to get this going and just as my own experiment, see if I can get all the things that I need to live out here, so for when I actually do get a chance to do what I want, then I can actually put all these things, eventually I'd like to get my own land and do it myself. But as you can see, I've got a Frontier stove here. I bought this at the beginning of the year for about 155, I think it was, and it's absolutely fantastic. I took it up to Sidmouth for the Folk Festival this year with the bell tent, and because we've had such a cold and horrible summer this year in the UK, it was fantastic. The temperatures were dropping to about 6 degrees Celsius at night time, but in here we were absolutely nice and toasty. So I've just covered it in WD-40 at the moment to stop it from rusting, just to give it a bit more protection. And it's I love that thing. It's absolutely fantastic. And you can actually buy the water tank that goes just on the side of the chimney. Gives you about 3 litres of hot water with a tap on the bottom there. So that's great. I've set up my solar system here. I've got 2 100 amp hour batteries in there. I bought myself a cheap charge controller here. It's got quite a few functions too, actually. Maintains the batteries independently, which I'm not sure whether it's a good thing or not, because if eventually I want to bridge the two together to run the inverter off. And I invested in the Meter 1, the MT1, which is absolutely fantastic. I love this thing. There aren't many videos on explaining about the functions on this thing here, but as you can see, it's got the 2 battery states. They've got the charge just there. You can flick through it and gives you, so I've got one battery on 12.6. I've literally just turned this on and I've got one at 12.3. And the 12.3 battery, I bought the battery second hand. One had very low water levels in it, so I had to give that one a bit of maintenance. Got the inverter inside, the crate with it's only a 300 watt inverter, so I'll be upgrading that, but I'll let you know how that goes. And yeah, we just got the Bosch 150 monocrystalline solar panel there. I've literally just put that there because I want that to go elsewhere and build a frame for it. And that's probably going to go over here because the sun reaches here most of the day, but it's a bit overcast today. So I just need a longer lead to do that. So that'll be the idea behind that. At the moment I've got a sofa in here, so it looks an absolute state, basically because I went to Sidmouth. All of it had to go in under a tent temporarily, so that will all be going. That will be going inside there, and I want to get some rugs obviously to do that. And the idea is to get my water butt out here, so I've got water and a shower and things like that. So yeah, just a little personal experiment, because I enjoy watching videos of off-gridders all over the world. Find it very interesting. Don't see why we have to pay the bills that we do when we've got everything given to us for free. So it's a part of the problem with the economy, I think, and the way that people live their life nowadays. So it can be so much easier. It's still hard work. There's nothing wrong with hard work, but my philosophy is, you should work and better live and enjoy your life, not just live to work. It's a bit of it's insanity really. But yeah, you can see the land I've got next to me here. This is the neighbour's field just here. He's got 2 ponies in there, and I've got all this land here to do what I want with. So it's my little project. So I'll probably be releasing a video every week, and just to show you how I'm getting on. If anyone's got advice for me, go for it. Advise away. Can't promise I'll take all the advice, but it's I don't know it all. There are people out there that know a lot more than I do. So yeah, got any suggestions, let me know. But at the moment this is a state. So join me on the ride, and this hopefully should become a beautiful place to come out and chill out and spend the winter in as well, hopefully. We'll see what happens.